You're thinking about moving to Baltimore in 2026. It's good, right? Now pause before you start packing boxes, booking movers, and convincing yourself that the couch will definitely fit through that row home doorway. I mean, Baltimore can be a great place to live, but it is not an easy city to understand from a few listing photos and a weekend visit. A waterfront view can sell you the dream fast, and the monthly payment may tell a completely different story. Your commute might look harmless on a map, then turn into a daily test of patience once I-95, 695, 83, construction, game day traffic, and one of the mystery backups all decide to meet at the same time. You deserve a full picture before you buy a home in a city where one block can feel completely different from the next. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 reasons Baltimore may not be the right fit for you in 2026. Hey everybody, I'm John Ruckman with Living in Maryland. And after more than 22 years of helping people buy and sell homes, I can tell you something that sounds simple but saves people a lot of regret. No city fits for everyone. Baltimore has history, waterfront, neighborhoods, row homes, restaurants, sports, utilities, parks, and personality you cannot fake. It also has taxes, traffic, parking, challenges, older housing. Baltimore is not easy. A buyer coming from the suburbs may need time to understand the rhythm of the city. And someone relocating from another state could look at the price of a home and miss taxes, insurance, commute, parking, or condition issues that change the real cost. Another person may love character but hate the daily logistics of moving in. So before you decide Baltimore is that perfect move, let's talk you through the 5 reasons some people should avoid it, or at least slow down and take a deeper look. Reason number 1, taxes can change the entire budget. A lot of buyers start with the list price and the mortgage payment. That makes sense at first, but it's not enough. In Baltimore City, property taxes can have a serious impact on your monthly cost. 2 homes with similar prices in different jurisdictions may not produce the same monthly payment. That surprises buyers more often than it should. A person relocating from another country or county, another state, or even another part of Maryland may see an affordable looking house online and assume the payment will just feel just as friendly. And then a full estimate shows up, principal, interest, and are only part of the picture. Property taxes, insurance, possible association fees, utilities, maintenance, and parking costs can all change the way a home actually feels in your budget. That is why I do not like when buyers shop only by price. Baltimore makes that especially important because city tax structure can be a major piece of your payment. This does not automatically mean you should avoid Baltimore. It does mean you need to run the numbers before getting emotionally attached to that beautiful kitchen. And that beautiful kitchen does not care whether the monthly payment makes sense or not. I mean, buyers should look at the full payment earlier. Ask about the tax rate. Compare city and county costs. Think about the long-term expense, not just sales price. Baltimore may still work for you. The numbers just need to prove it. Reason number 2, the commute can wear you down. Everybody complains about DC traffic, and honestly, fair enough, Baltimore has its own version. The problem is not only one road. 95, 695, 83, tunnels, constructions, accidents, sporting events, school schedules. A drive that looks manageable at 2 in the afternoon may feel completely different at 7:45 in the morning. Google Maps can be useful, but it also can be a little optimistic when your entire future routine is on the line. A relocation buyer should at least test the commute like it matters, because it really does. Do the drive during the actual time you would leave for work. Run the route in both directions. Check what happens when there's rain. Look at the backup routes. That sounds dramatic until you live it with a bad commute for 6 months. I know this. Baltimore can work well for someone whose job, lifestyle, and daily routines are all centered around the city. A buyer commuting out of the city every day needs to study the pattern a little more carefully. The house may be right, the neighborhood may be right, your daily drive can still make the decision feel completely wrong. Commute should be a part of the home search from the beginning. Reason number 3, Baltimore changes fast from one area to the next. Many people search by price, bedrooms, and a commute first. Those filters matter, but they do not tell the whole story. Baltimore requires street-level context. One home may sit near restaurants, parks, and daily conveniences, and another property at a similar price might be more different. The listing will not always make that obvious. Photos show the house. However, they do not fully explain the block or tell the story, the surrounding seats, the traffic pattern, the parking rhythm, or how an area feels at different times of the day. This is where buyers can make expensive assumptions. Someone hears someone's opinion about Baltimore and applies it to the entire city. Another person visits one polished area and assumes every neighborhood will feel similar. It doesn't. Neither approach works. Baltimore rewards buyers who do their homework. Walk the area, drive around at different times, look at nearby amenities, compare several neighborhoods before deciding. Ask what daily life would actually look like, not just whether the house has the right number of bedrooms. Local guidance matters here because two properties can look comparable online and offer very different living experiences. That doesn't make one good or one bad. It just means the fit changes. So reason number 4, parking can become a part of your personality. If you are coming from a suburban setup with a driveway, a garage, enough parking for every cousin at Thanksgiving, city parking can feel a lot like a personal attack. Baltimore has plenty of neighborhoods where street parking is normal. Some areas are easier than others, and certain homes have parking pads, garages, assigned spots, or even access to permit parking. Other properties require more patience and planning, an occasional level of parallel parking skill that should come with a medal. This is not a small detail. Parking affects your daily life. Coming home late, unloading groceries, hosting family, dealing with work schedules, managing kids, carrying luggage, or simply trying to get inside after a long day can all feel differently when parking is tight. You need to know yourself. Some people adapt quickly to city parking. Others never stop hating it. When looking at a Baltimore home, ask a direct question. Does the property have off-street parking? Is the street permit only? How difficult is it parking during evenings and weekends? What happens during events? Can guests park nearby? Would this situation still work for your household has more than one car? And reason number 5, lifestyle not for everybody. That sounds obvious, but buyers ignore it all the time. I see a beautiful row home, a cool neighborhood, a restaurant scene, historical architecture, sports venues, waterfront access, and a price that looks better than some suburban options. Suddenly, they start trying to talk themselves into a lifestyle that they do not actually want. Baltimore has character, a lot of it. And for some people, that character is a whole point. They love the history, the architecture, the energy, the food, the neighborhoods, the culture, and the fact that the city does not feel generic. Other buyers want quieter streets, larger yards, newer homes, easier parking, less density, and a slower pace to come out to the county. The second buyer may be happier in places like Bel Air, Fallston, Perry Hall, White Marsh, Havre de Grace, or another Maryland community outside of the city. And there is no shame in that. The goal is not to force yourself into Baltimore because someone online said it is underrated. The goal is to choose a place that fits how you want to live. A city lifestyle comes with trade-offs. You may get walkability, but give up on your yard space. The restaurant scene may be great, but the traffic and parking may wear on you. That is why I always tell people to choose the area before they choose the house. A great house in the wrong lifestyle is still the wrong move. Baltimore can be fantastic for people who want what Baltimore offers. Trying to make it something else usually leads to frustration. So, should you avoid Baltimore? Maybe, maybe not. That is the honest question. Baltimore is not a place I would tell everyone to avoid. I would also not tell every relocation buyer to move here without understanding the full picture. The decision should come down to your fit. What kind of daily life do you want? How much maintenance are you comfortable with? Will the commute work on a regular weekday? Does street parking bother you? Are you prepared for older housing stock? Would a suburban community make more sense for your household? Don't know. How does a total monthly payment compare once taxes and insurance are included? I don't know. These questions matter more than generic ranking of the best places to live. A video can give you context. A listing can show you the property. However, a real conversation can connect the house, the neighborhood, and the budget and lifestyle together. Problem is, Baltimore gives you a lot to sort through, and the wrong assumption can get, you guessed it, expensive. Baltimore may be the right move for you in 2026. It may also be the place you should avoid altogether. The answer depends on you, your budget, commute, lifestyle, tolerance for city logistics, and what you actually want life to feel like after the boxes are thrown away. Baltimore has plenty to offer. It also has real trade-offs. The smart move starts with understanding both. If you are thinking about moving to Baltimore, relocating anywhere in Maryland, selling your house, or trying to figure out whether the city or suburbs fits you better, reach out. Call me, send me a text, or shoot me an email. I also have a free buyer, seller, and relocation guides available if you want a clearer start point. Hey, listen, I'm John Ruckman with Living in Maryland, and thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Good luck.